Long-range precision, massive strike power. These American missile systems are designed to hit fast, far, and with devastating accuracy. Before we analyze the arsenal, please take a moment to subscribe to the channel. When military planners look at a map, they know a single, universal weapon cannot solve every problem. Destroying a command center or an enemy fleet 1,000 miles away requires matching the specific physics of a missile to the exact vulnerabilities of that target. That choice usually comes down to a harsh physical reality. You can fly low and stealthy to evade detection, or you can fly high and incredibly fast to overpower the defenses. You rarely get to do both. Today, we are breaking down the top 4 medium-range and deep precision strike systems, point by point. Mastering the modern battlefield requires understanding this exact trade-off between kinematics and evasion. We start with the BGM-109 Tomahawk, the low-flying, long arm of the naval fleet. Historically, commanders relied on this weapon to destroy fixed targets like bunkers and airfields. Modern variants, like the Block 4, achieve this using a highly fuel-efficient turbofan engine paired with a two-way satellite data link. As we see in this model, those engineering inputs allow the Tomahawk to travel up to 1,500 miles and then loiter over a contested battlefield for hours. While it waits, the missile receives in-flight data updates to hunt and redirect itself toward moving maritime targets. The trade-off here is speed. Cruising at 550 miles per hour means it takes much longer to reach its destination, giving advanced anti-access networks a larger window to track the threat and attempt an interception. Our second system is the AGM-158 JASSM, functioning as the primary stealth penetrator for the Air Force. To use the JASSM, you need a low-observable stealth airframe that must be dropped from an airborne platform. Looking at this diagram, the tactical outcome becomes clear. The missile's minimal radar cross-section allows it to deliver a 1,000-pound armor-piercing warhead hundreds of miles deep into heavily defended airspace without triggering early warning systems. To get the weapon into position, advanced platforms like the F-35 are often required to ferry the payload into the contested environment. Relying on this system forces commanders to place high-value, expensive aircraft directly into the theater of operations. The strike itself is stealthy, but it heavily elevates logistical and platform risk. Third is the Precision Strike Missile, the ground force's new ballistic hammer. The PrSM is designed around a sleek, 17-inch diameter solid rocket ballistic profile. It was built specifically to phase out older, wider tactical missiles. That propulsion design achieves high supersonic speeds over ranges exceeding 500 kilometers. This model illustrates a massive logistical multiplier. Because the PrSM is thinner, ground units can fit 2 missiles in a single launch pod, instantly doubling their immediate firepower. The drawback is visibility. Its high-altitude ballistic arc is completely exposed to enemy early warning radars. Using the PrSM explicitly trades the element of surprise for unavoidable kinetic speed. Finally, we have the Standard Missile-6, functioning as the networked multi-tool of the surface fleet. Its hardware input is a dual-mode radar seeker, combined with direct integration into cooperative engagement data networks. Because a ship's radar is limited by the curvature of the Earth, forward-deployed airborne sensors are required to detect threats far over the horizon. As this network diagram outlines, the aircraft transmits targeting data back to the ship. This allows the ship to fire the SM-6 completely blind, intercepting the target at Mach 3. Because the SM-6 must be agile enough to intercept fast-moving aerial targets as well as ships, its warhead is relatively small. It relies entirely on the precision kinetic impact of its velocity rather than brute explosive yield to achieve a mission kill. This animation maps out the U.S. precision strike strategy as a strictly calculated division of labor, separated into 2 distinct doctrines. Slipping through radar to hunt moving targets over a span of hours requires the Tomahawk and the JASSM. Conversely, time-sensitive scenarios requiring immediate, inescapable kinetic destruction mandate the use of the PrSM and the SM-6. The ultimate supremacy of this arsenal lies not in individual ranges or speeds, but in how deeply they are networked together to ensure no target scenario is out of reach. Thank you everyone for your time and participation. Please politely like, share, and subscribe to Global Warwatch Network. Share your thoughts in the comments section and join us on social media. The links are provided in the description.